What if the romantic getaway meant to celebrate your marriage becomes the exact stage where it's dismantled, and the only gift you receive is the devastating clarity to burn it all down? In The Birthday Trip for Two, powerhouse duo Celia Raye and Tessa Lynde deliver a scorching revenge novella that transforms the anniversary trope into a masterclass in calculated retribution, proving that sometimes the most loving thing you can do for yourself is stop forgiving and start balancing the scales. This isn't just another infidelity drama. It's a tight, propulsive exploration of female rage, strategic empowerment, and the terrifying liberation that comes when you stop being the victim in your own story. From the first champagne toast narration, listeners are plunged into a luxury resort where every candlelit dinner hides a dagger and every whispered "I love you" is laced with poison. Perfect for fans of bite-sized betrayal and satisfying payback, this audiobook serves up relentless pacing, morally complex vengeance, and a protagonist whose transformation from devastated wife to architect of justice feels as intoxicating as it is earned. When Elena books an exclusive birthday trip to reconnect with her husband Mark, she expects renewed intimacy, not to discover his affair through a careless notification on his unlocked phone while he showers. But instead of collapsing in tears or confronting him in a tearful showdown, Elena makes a chilling choice. She'll play the devoted wife for the remainder of the trip while meticulously documenting his deceit and orchestrating a reckoning that will cost him everything he values more than her. Raye and Lynde masterfully avoid reducing Elena to either saint or villain. Instead, they craft a woman whose revenge is rooted not in cruelty, but in reclaimed dignity. The audiobook narration amplifies this emotional precision, capturing Elena's brittle composure and Mark's oblivious arrogance with vocal performances that make every forced smile feel like armor and every internal monologue pulse with icy resolve. You don't just hear her plan unfold, you feel the seismic shift of a woman who has stopped begging for respect and started demanding it. What elevates The Birthday Trip for Two beyond typical revenge fare is its nuanced portrayal of infidelity as systemic entitlement rather than isolated mistake. Mark isn't merely unfaithful, he's emblematic of a man who believes his happiness justifies her erasure. Elena's retaliation isn't about hurting him, it's about exposing the lie that her pain was ever secondary to his comfort. Her strategy evolves through acts of quiet subversion, collecting evidence during spa treatments, leveraging social media to control the narrative, and using his own performative romance against him in ways that feel both poetic and precise. Supporting characters add crucial texture: resort staff whose discretion masks judgment, friends back home whose loyalty is tested by truth, even Elena's own mother whose past compromises inform her daughter's present boundaries. Every interaction reinforces the novella's core truth. Revenge isn't the opposite of healing, it's often its necessary precursor. Even the luxurious setting serves thematic depth, with opulent surroundings mirroring the hollowness of a marriage built on performance rather than partnership. For audiobook listeners, this production is pure auditory catharsis. The narrator embodies Elena's evolution with remarkable range, from practiced sweetness to steel-cold determination, while Mark's voice drips with the kind of casual entitlement that makes his downfall feel inevitable and just. Sound design enhances tension without overwhelming intimacy. Clinking glasses during tense toasts, muffled hallway conversations that carry damning weight, the oppressive silence of a shared bed now filled with secrets, all anchor emotional stakes in sensory reality. Pacing mirrors the rhythm of calculated revenge, deliberate during moments of evidence gathering and emotional processing, then accelerating as Elena's plan reaches its crescendo. Whether you're commuting through daily routines or unwinding after a long day, the audiobook creates a portable sanctuary where justice feels tangible and empowerment feels visceral. It's storytelling as embodied reclaimment, transforming passive listening into active participation in a woman's journey from betrayal to sovereignty. Ultimately, The Birthday Trip for Two redefines the revenge novella by centering female agency over melodrama. It satisfies genre cravings for satisfying payback, while delivering substantive commentary on marital power dynamics, emotional labor, and the radical act of prioritizing self-respect over social expectation. No prior series knowledge is needed. It stands confidently as a complete cathartic experience. If you've ever wondered whether forgiveness is always virtuous, or if some betrayals demand consequences rather than absolution, this audiobook will affirm that sometimes the most revolutionary act is refusing to absorb pain so others can avoid accountability. Press play, pour yourself something strong, and prepare to believe that even in the wreckage of broken vows, you can build something truer. Your next favorite read isn't waiting in reconciliation, it's waiting in the brave, unapologetic choice to